In the previous video, we have seen the difference between the query duplicates and query references. And in this video, we will see create the query duplicates or references and what is the actual use of this. And then we will try to create a dimension region table as manually, and we will try to import some of the data, and then we will see how this data can be utilized further in our project. Now we have this data where we combine population data is our query. Now to duplicate any data or to reference, let's try to see, create a reference first. Right click and this reference table. Just try to move this to in this other queries, and we will rename this as dim region. Now you can see this table is created, which you can see this apply steps is there are nothing in the apply steps, while when you can see in original table or original query we do have all these steps applied, and this is a reference, means when we create references we don't get a actual all the steps applied, and it's just a reference to the original table. While when we create a duplicate, let's try to create a duplicate. Just right click on duplicate, or you can create from the table from here as well. Right, just select the table and select this menu and select duplicate. When we create a duplicate, you can see the duplicate has been created, and you can see all the steps are applied here. While in reference when we are creating we don't have this steps. So this is the difference. Basic difference means this is a copy, and as for this dim region is a reference to this. If you just wanted to if you can just try to delete this, it will not allow to delete because it has a reference by another query which is dim region, so we cannot delete it. This is reference, while this table means doesn't have any reference, but we can delete this, and I don't think we need right now, so we'll just try to delete this. Now we have all this dim region table, but we don't need all these columns. Basically we just need country ID and country and some region details. So we will try to just remove all these fields. Select these fields. You can directly right click on from here, or you can just use this option as remove columns. We don't need, because all the columns which are population and other things we are going to keep in the fact table. So this is the dimension table, and we just need to keep at a dimension table. Now when you can see this data, it seems to be a redundant data or maybe duplicate data. So we can remove this duplicate value. How to remove this? Just right click on this column and you can select remove duplicates, or else there is an option to select this option for entire table and just select remove duplicates here also. But if you are not sure, just right click on this, and then there is option of as well here where you can say remove duplicates. So this is also possible. Just right click on this and just select remove duplicates. Now when we select remove duplicates, it will just try to keep the distinct values. After removing duplicates, you can see this is something which is the data looks unique now. We will try to see if there are any blank values, and this all the IDs seems to be unique, so there is no blank values or no duplicate values appearing here. So this is looks good, but this is a dim region table. We have named it, but we haven't added any region column. So what we will do is we need some region specific data. For that, what we will do, we will import one CSV file where we have this region specific data. I have provided one source file in this video description where you can find those source files like this, and particularly there is a CSV file. Just open this file and you can see that this is having the region code and like this, and the description of this. We will try to add this region specific file in our project. Let's try to do this. Just go back to this in the home menu. You can select new source and a text or CSV. Just select that file and click on open. It is imported. We can see that it is just showing the two columns because there is a delimiter which is taking by default as a fixed width of 0 and 3, which is not which we want. Basically our data is tab delimited, like just to so select tab as a delimiter, and you will see there are 5 columns which will appear now. Just click on OK. This is what the query is prepared as a third query where we do have some data. Now we don't want this all these columns. Basically we just need some values which are like code and this ID column. So basically we will keep these two columns and we'll remove these other columns because we don't need all these columns. We can select this remove columns or remove all other columns. So basically whatever selected which is there, we will not need it. Now you can see this is the type of the data it is showing now. We can just remove this column, so and we will rename this as ID. Basically, in DEAM region, we have what is this country ID. The similar way we can have this column name as country ID, but for now I'm just making this as ID intentionally because we need that to fix some errors. Now you can see there is some red error we can see here, which is there, and I think there are some empty rows which we need to remove. Just click on this column and remove rows. You can say remove blank rows. Just click on this remove blank rows. When we do this blank rows, still there are some data which is showing as blank, so I think it is not working. So there are some blank rows. I think if you just select this data, let's see means what is it. So this is something which is there. Just try to remove this. To remove this, you can just I think use this remove empty option. Just click on this and I think that will go up. Now it will not show the blank values. This is the codes region country region table we have created now to get some region specific data like what is CC code or what is AS, what is UU. Then we need all this information in a descriptive format. So we need to have another table which is the which we need to create. We'll just try to remove the duplicates from here. And now you can see there are just few values which are there. Basically this CC and hash is nothing but the header. So just make it as a header as a first row, use first row as header so that it will be like this. So we will make it as ID and this is a country code. So this data looks good now. When we say enter data, just try to copy this. Just copy this data and now we will create another table which will have this region description or region full name, because this is just a code. So click on this enter data and we will create another table where this is something which is having this code. So we will just paste the code which are available there and we will see this is something which is this codes are there and we will add another table columns. We can add as many as codes here, but we don't need all these things. Here we will say region name. Now this is we will just type it manually as this is Asia, Europe. Okay, all right. We have created this table. We will just rename as region table. After clicking on OK means you can see this table is created as third table, but not all we wanted to all this. We have three tables now, but all this information we need in this table like country and country ID and country, and then this is the information which is having these code values, and then region table is having all this region name description. So basically we need this region ID from this or country code from this table to this. From region table we need a region name. So these are the three different table. We need to join them and we will see the new feature how to do that in the next video in the detail. Before that we will see some theoretical sections as well to understand means the next functionality. I hope whatever I have explained here is helpful for you and you have understood it. If you have any questions or comments, please do let me know in the comment section. If you like my video, then please like it and share it with others as well. Thank you for watching.